That's better on the offensive glass for Canada, and they regroup. Good rebound there from Andrew Ratins. And Canada get underway. Good penetration from the offensive rebound. And, well, Larry Taylor there. Good recognition of the fact that he was out of control almost and kept the ball, and Garcia is fouled. Here's that penetration from Corey Joseph. Jay Triano pacing the sideline rather impatiently there. First foul from Canada's Tristan Thompson. Again, very easy out of bounds play from Brazil. And the foul, it's the first shooting foul of the game. Alex Garcia penetrating and drawing the foul. And I suspect the foul was Corey Joseph, number 5. Now just watch this shooting technique, that is amazing. Still, who am I to knock it if it goes in? Dominant left hand, and he shoots from the right side of his face. Well, they both go in, so if it ain't broke, as they say. Some pressure now from Brazil. Well, from where I'm sitting, the first one went in, but obviously it rimmed out, so it's 5-2 for Brazil with 6.5 to go in the first period. Good defense from Taylor. That's a nice little floating shot. Andrew Nicholson, 21 points in all against Puerto Rico. He had an amazing third period in that game. 13 points in that third period against Puerto Rico in that loss. It's good defense again this time from Canada. Here they go, 3-on-2 on the break. And they look for the maximum and don't get it. Well, the ball actually touched the shot clock, which of course is out of bounds. And that's a rather sloppy foul. Can't even say that Garcia drew that foul. There's that little floating shot. That's lovely technique. Well, here you go Canada on the break. I'm not sure what Brazil were trying to play there. A lovely little finger roll, and Canada hit the lead by 1. 13 for Canada is Tristan Thompson, who plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4 NBA players in this Canada lineup. That's good pressure. Taylor inside into the corner for Huertas, who misses the 3. I think he hit 3 yesterday in that loss against Puerto Rico. And Canada again on the break. And the foul, it's a 2-shot foul. Well, Canada now, I suppose, in the ascendancy with 2 fast breaks. Here's the first of them. Nice little finger roll. Not sure he meant to shoot it off the heel of his hand, actually. Can't call it a finger roll, more of a heel of a hand roll. So David Joseph, who plays his club basketball in the Ukraine for Khimik, not to be confused with Khimki, the Russian team. 7-5 to Canada. Make it 8-5 with that last foul shot going in. Taylor. Well, after dominating in the paint early on, Brazil have gone cold. Well, and there's an offensive foul against Canada's number 13, Tristan Thompson rather. Beginning to dominate on the glass now, Canada, but Thompson takes a break and he's replaced by Joel Anthony, another NBA player, plays for the Miami Heat. Not sure where the foul was there, but referee a lot closer than I am. Huertas again for Brazil. High score at the moment. That's good defense from Canada. Excellent defense, good steal as well. Well, yeah, the entire Brazilian bench stood up there asking for a travel. And that 3 points are missed by a long, long way. The rebounder, Batista. Batista fakes inside. And again, Brazil resort to inside play. And that's where they've been succeeding. And they've brought it back to a 1 point game. Hetzheimer hits his 4th point. Wow, what a pass. I'm not sure it was meant to go to the hand nearest to the defender, but that's a long 2. And the score now 10-7. Nicholson again for his 4th point. Andrew Nicholson, as I said, against Puerto Rico, had a great game in that loss. They lost by 7 points to a very good Puerto Rican team. Looking around the arena, crowds slowly coming in. But that's the second game, Puerto Rico against Argentina. Now there's a technical problem here with the table. It's number 3 for Canada, Brady Heslip from Baylor University comes in. Well, it's a shooting foul with Alex Garcia on the foul line for Brazil. Garcia on 1 point so far with that strange foul shooting action. On this occasion, the first one is good. And the second, 3 points to Garcia. And just over 3.5 to go in the first period. It's a 1 point Canadian lead. They've led on many occasions in their 3 games so far. Unable to sustain it. Well, the left-handed shot was, and we have a technical. Yeah, because the man who missed the shot, Andrew Nicholson, reckons he was fouled, complained, and the referee said, "Don't talk to me like that." And Jay Triana must be a little bit irate at that. There's Alex Garcia again on the foul line. Good rules to remember for young kids. The referee makes a mistake, he's only human, so don't remind him that he's made a mistake. Jay Triano there just discussing with the referee, bottom of his screen just for a second. He reckoned the elbow was touched, the elbow of Nicholson, but the referee didn't see it, so get on with it. Hetzheimer comes out for Brazil. Hetzheimer 4 points so far and 4 rebounds. And we have a tie. And after the technical foul, Brazil possession. Batista. Strange pass into that low post. And Torres gets the drop. Got 11 points yesterday in that loss to Puerto Rico. He got 11 points in the first half and then went scoreless for an age. But now he's put Brazil into a 2 point lead. All of Brazil's points have come from in the paint or on the foul line. Message there for Canada. And that missed by a long way, and Taylor doesn't have to chase the rebound down because he goes out of bounds. As that move from Torres. A suspicion of a hook there, but there was no contact, so that's a good no call from the official. Nicholson comes out, probably to reflect upon that technical foul. Baptiste to Garcia. Oh, lovely move from Garcia. Nice little touch off the glass. It's a 4-point Brazilian lead. 2 minutes to go, first period. A belated pick. And the left-handed layup is successful. It's back to a 2-point game. Oh, what a pass from Huertas. Lovely move, and the foul. The foul, Canada's number 15, that's Joel Anthony. Terrific pass from Marcelino. Here's that layup from Canada's number 5, Corey Joseph. And now just watch this pass if the replay didn't continue. And Batista misses the first foul shot. But not the second. And substitutions galore now. Coming up for Canada is Oren Dornkamp. He plays his club basketball in Italy for Caserta. No backdoor there for Heslip. A lot of dribbling from Canada. 5 on the shot clock. And they get an offensive rebound through Levon Kendall. A little foul with the knee. That was unfortunate for Brazil. They were playing good defense, even though they had given up the rebound, and Batista just couldn't resist the contact. Out of bounds, Canada. Heslip. No pick and roll there, that's good defense. That came off a Brazilian hand, and I think it's the hand of Garcia. Yeah, Garcia was, a lot of contact between him and a teammate, Torres. Here's the rebound, and it came off Garcia's hands. Hetzheimer back in for Brazil. Placing Batista. Good out-of-bounds defense from Brazil. Well, Brazil winning the battle of the rebounds, 10-6. That's against a good rebounding team, Canada. Proof of the pudding is the rebound grabbed by Joel Anthony. The message went out from the Canadian bench. Nice play, but not a nice shot. Differential of about 7 seconds between game and shot clock, and that's a poor pass from Marcelino Huertas. And that's a lovely pass inside. Canada on the break again. They're still within 1 with 15 seconds to go in the first period. Shot clock being turned off. 6 points on the break for Canada. Okay, make it 5 points. Thank you, Mr. Graphics Man. 1 second, and the shot was... Oh! Now, will the referee consult the table? On the buzzer of the first period, you have to call it the original prayer shot, but it was all string. Here we go. Now, we haven't got the clock in view, and... Well, there's 0 registered as the ball went through the hoop, so obviously the ball had left the shooter's hand before 0-0-0, so the 3 counts. Alex Garcia on the buzzer of the first period, and he hits his 6th point. Well, a little early to talk about leading scorers, but I will do so anyway. I've just seen Alex Garcia hit on the buzzer for his 6th point. He's the leading scorer for Brazil. And Corey Joseph, he's the leading scorer for Canada. He too on 6 points. Rafael Hetzheimer has 4 rebounds, 2 more than Canadian leading rebounder. That's Andrew Routins. Remember this, day 4 of the Tuto Marchand Continental Cup in Puerto Rico, the capital city San Juan. And these teams playing for 3rd, 4th and 5th spot. Canada lose, they come 5th automatically with no wins from 4 games. Brazil would come 3rd, and their record would be 2-2. However, if Canada win, then there'll be 3 teams tied on 1 win, 3 losses. With a team involved in the tie, the Dominican Republic. No game today. They've almost certainly left for Venezuela. So Canada won the opening tap. The referee just checking that, because both players say, no, it's our ball out of bounds, ref. I don't think so. Can't both have it. So it's Brazil with possession. Canada having won the opening tip. That's a smart ploy if you can get away with it, I suppose. Brazil have changed their point guard. It's Raul Tony now, number 6. They haven't changed their off guard though. Here's Alex Garcia. Tony inside. Shot clock 3. Tony has to fire up a 3, and this is by a long way, but the offensive rebound from Hetzheimer. That really does infuriate a coach when team plays good defense for 23 seconds and then gives up an offensive rebound. But a poor shot from Brazil, and Canada have an opportunity to reduce the arrears to 2 or even 1. Only 1 3-pointer been scored in the game so far, and that's by Brazil. And that's an open 3 and a poor miss, but a rebound. Another open 3. This time no mistake from Canada, and they do make their 17th point, get within 1 of Brazil. Number 3, Brady Hislop, his first score. He's attending Baylor University. And that's a foot violation, which means a reset of the shot clock. Here's that 3. That came off an offensive rebound for Canada. Out of bounds, Brazil with Garcia. The shot clock was reset to 14. That's a nice open 2 for Tuni. Lovely feeling when you get an open shot in basketball. Well, I'm not sure how long Canada are allowed in the painted area, but well, they throw the ball anyway, but in years gone by that would have been called a 3-second violation. Why not in the present day, I ask myself. For Brazil, 5 turnovers to 1. It just feels as though it's the other way around. Tony into the paint, nice pass. A little flip pass there from Larry Taylor. And Canada get within 1. Nice little left-handed shot from Joel Anthony. Mind you, he's left-handed, so. Yeah, holding foul there from Joel Anthony. Nice lovely little shovel pass, we'll call it, to bring Canada within 1. 12 coming in for Brazil is Guilherme Giovanoni, placing Batista again, or Batista looking as though he wants to get back in there, but he'll have to wait. And also in for the first time tonight is Arthur Silva, replacing Garcia. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. And what a block. What a block. And the rebound as well. Terrific block there from 14 Levon Kendall. It looked like an easy 2 for Brazil. And Canada with an opportunity to take the lead again. Nice little back door there. The 3-pointer goes up and out. Good rebound for Canada. Good hustle as well from Kendall. Neither coach will be particularly happy about the boxing out from these teams. That's an amazing save and pass. Shot clock 7. That came off Canadian fingertip with 3 on the shot clock. I suspect Andrew Ratins may have been looking for the foul there, but lost possession, almost like a bar of soap in his hands there. Points from turnovers, 6 to Canada. That's a very, very flat 3-point shot, and again the fingertips of a Canadian player. Brazil possession. Larry Taylor didn't spend too long on the bench. These teams need to feed off their own energy because there's no energy coming from a very sparse crowd here. That's good defense from Canada. Good team defense. And good ball movement as well. But now they've got to threaten. Well, the reverse layup. Is that Hislip? It certainly is. To give Canada a 1-point lead. An off-balance shot, but a successful off-balance shot. Taylor. Yeah, you heard it there. Nope, that's not going in. And there was a foul by Brazil. It's Torres pushing in an attempt to establish. Here's that shot from Hislip. Wrong hand, but it went in. I say shot with the wrong hand. He's probably right-handed, but all ends up, it looks as though that should have been a left-handed shot. And here go Canada again on the break. And again they score. It's the fast break that's helping Canada establish a lead here. It's a 3-point lead for them. Turnovers galore by Brazil. And Coach Magnano will be less than happy about that. And that's an offensive foul as well against Brazil. It's all gone horribly wrong for the team in white. Almost halfway through. Here's that layup. Good defense from Torres. No foul. But the layup from Tristan Thomas, or Thompson rather. Thompson, who got 21 points, 11 rebounds against the Dominican Republic. He got 10 and 10 against Puerto Rico. And he almost got a third double-double with 16 points and 9 rebounds against Argentina. That's the number 13 for Canada. Here he is setting a pick and rolling. And going to the hoop and being fouled and get 2 off the glass. Well, no, the referee cancels the score. He said the foul was on the floor. Well, I would ask that referee to look at the tapes from last night, because there were 2 similar situations in games last night when that was given as 2 on a continuation play. Timeout, Brazil. So with the score 23 to Canada, 20 to Brazil, Brazil want to talk things over. Well, the leading scorers have not changed. Garcia for Brazil and Joseph for Canada, still on 6 points. But Canada have a 3-point lead now. Some of these more interesting statistics. Brazil have scored 6 points in the paint, no fast break points. Canada have scored 8 points from turnovers, 5 points from second chance points, 12 points in the paint and 6 points from the fast break. And that's why Coach Magnano has called timeout. Again, at the risk of repeating myself, Canada, no wins yet in 3 games. So looking to break their duck. Well, the referee being consistent, he's saying it wasn't a shooting foul, and a bounce Canada. That's a poor pass. And here's Taylor on the break, and he's fouled and dumped on his backside. And that all came from a poor Canadian turnover. Larry Taylor from Illinois, now a Brazilian naturalized player. Three points so far to Taylor. So Larry Taylor brings Brazil back to within 1. An important thing for young players to remember: pass to the hand away from the defense, not the hand nearer to the defense. That's why Canada lost the ball a few seconds ago. That's why Larry Taylor was fouled. This is good Brazilian defense. And it's good offensive glass work from Canada, and they miss the 3 and don't quite get a rebound. The rebound dropped into the hands of Giovannoni, who was then fouled. Or was it Tony who was fouled? And the foul committed by Corey Joseph. Larry Taylor comes out, and Coach Magnano says, yeah, well drawn, that foul. The hand snaffles the pass, the hand of Batista. Actually, it's Cristiano Felicio, number 14 for Brazil. Oh, that's a bump and a half, in fact. Corey Joseph, surely it's a shooting foul now. Coach Magnano says, right, I'm going to talk this over. I'm not happy with this at all. Well, you can see him pacing up and down the sideline there. He's called his second timeout in no time. Well, we're looking at the Canadian huddle at the moment, but I can tell you that at the other end of the floor, Coach Ruben Magnano is incandescent with rage. He ran straight to the table, demanded a timeout, and then hurled a volley of abuse at his players coming off the floor. There's Coach Magnano. Calm down a little bit, and I say a little as he's jabbing his finger in the player's face. Player who was on the wrong end of Coach Magnano's wrath there was Rafael Luz. So suitably chastised, Brazil re-enter the fray, but they'll have to wait because we're waiting for the mascot to finish whatever he was doing. Canada re-enter the fray rather, let's say, lethargically. Nicholson back in. Andrew Nicholson, number 7. No doubt he's going to keep his mouth shut now. And he picked up that technical foul very early in the tale, in the story. On the foul line, Corey Joseph. Margin back to 2 in favour of Canada. Well, Brazil taking a long time to get the ball into court. So if you do that, then the referee's still counting. That's a travel, yep. Jump stop and then another 2. Not allowed to do that after Silva. Not only was it the movement of the feet, but it was the boom boom after the jump stop that the referee heard. I think everybody in the stadium heard it as well. Rather patient, very patient play here from Canada. Shot clock on 4, and the 3-pointer goes up and in. That's a 6-point lead, the biggest lead of the game now for Canada. As Corey Joseph hits his 11th point, and then from San Antonio Spurs. That's Canada's only their second 3-pointer. Mind you, Brazil have only hit 1, and they still have only hit 1. 3 minutes to go, first period. Canada by 6. Rather a clumsy play, and no Canadian rebounders in there. Tristan Thompson, I suspect, looking for the foul. Good defense, Canada. Well, it was until the final pass. Yeah, switching man to man from Canada. Shot clock 2. Off the glass and out, and a Brazilian rebound. That's good team rebounding from the team in white. And the lane opened up for an easy 2. That is agonizing for a coach. See an offensive rebound being taken by your opponents and then an easy layup. That's an offensive foul. Well, we had a good 3 or 4 minutes for Canada, and now we'll say the same for Brazil. Look how easy this layup is for Rafael Luz. He's the guy who's on the wrong end of Coach Magnano's temper tantrum. And Corey Joseph takes the break for Canada. And what's more, Canada have given the ball away again with just over 2 to go in the first half. That's a holding foul, trying to deny the man the back door. Just stuck his arm out. And after Silva, well, it wasn't the foul that caused the injury, it was the fact that he slid on the floor and lost some of the skin on his knee. And Canada in a little huddle, talking about the defense, I think, possibly talking about boxing out. Anyway, we have 2 shots. Silva on the foul line. Silva yet to score. He's had 1 3-point attempt and 1 2-point attempt, and here he is on the foul line for the first time tonight. Years of age now. Looks a lot younger than that, doesn't he? And he is unsuccessful with either foul shots. And that's a foul against Brazil. Crashing the boards rather over enthusiastically. So again, we have a long walk down the floor because both teams in the penalty, and Canada now on the foul line in the form of Tristan Thompson. Joel Anthony wants to get back in there while he's coming in for the foul shooter, if the foul shooter is successful with the second. Well, I've covered a lot of international basketball games in recent weeks, and the number of players I see on the foul line and their head jerks backwards in the act of shooting. Keep your head still. It's a very important part of your anatomy, your head. Second one goes in, no movement of the head. First one missed because he jerked his head backwards. Well, that's one of the reasons it missed anyway. So coming out, Thompson. And Canada re-established their lead. .138 to go in the first half. Nice pass inside. Easy two again. Timeout Canada. It was all too easy for Brazil as Cristiano Felicio lays it up. And Brazil, well, they go to their stock in trade of putting the ball in the paint and seeing what happens. Here we go. Nice little pick and roll. The rolling player actually rolled with his back to the ball, but found it anyway. A nice two off the glass. Timeout Canada. .134 to go in the first half. Canada leading by 3. Number 5 for Canada, Corey Joseph, their leading scorer on 11 points. And Andrew Roughton's the only man in any real foul trouble. 3 on him. Three Josephs in the Canadian team. Corey Joseph number 5, Chris Joseph number 6, and David Joseph number 18. No one on more than 2 fouls for Brazil. So after that easy score for Brazil, it's end-line ball for Canada with a minute and a half to go, or thereabouts, in the first half. Andrew Nicholson back in. Nicholson on 4 points. Heslip beats the press with consummate ease. That is a very sweetly executed play there. Nicholson, the little left-handed shot. That's what he's complaining about before he got the technical foul. Someone touched that left hand or left arm. Not on this occasion though. Larry Taylor pulls up for a long 2. So back to a 3-point game. Taylor just hit his 7th point. Another foul a long way from the hoop. There's that long 2 from Larry Taylor. And just after that, a frustrating foul. That's the only way I can describe that. If you're a Brazilian, that is. Hislop will have 2 foul shots. Brady Hislop on the foul line for his 6th point. The lead back to 4. The lead stays at 4. No, it's to 5. Just about a minute to go, first half. Taylor at the point for Brazil. Well, Taylor was tripped there. Yeah, he scythed through the double team, and someone left his leg out, and that's someone, Joel Anthony, coming back in. Hetzheimer, Rafael Hetzheimer for Brazil. Is that a signal that they're going to go inside? Garcia back in as well, number 10 for Brazil. Garcia's on 6 points. And Larry Taylor is on 7 points. 3 from the line. unerring from the foul line. Larry Taylor takes Brazil back to within 3 with 45 seconds remaining, first half. Well, I hesitate to call what defense Brazil are playing there some kind of pressure. Passive is the word I was looking for. Heslip again at the points. A little meaningless fake there. Shot clock single figures. Nicholson inside. That left-handed shot again, and the rebound grabbed by Giovanoni. Now there is a couple of seconds differential between game and shot clock at the end of the first. Possibly even 1 second differential. Huertas for Brazil, looking for the last shot of the half. And that's what they get, a three-pointer on the buzzer virtually to tie things up at 33s. That is the second time that Brazil have hit a three-pointer with less than a second to go in a period. Well, Canada, they were alerted at the end of the first period. They suckered. Suckered again. Here we go. There's that pass from Huertas. Look at the clock up there. Ball's in the air. 3 seconds. 2, 1. It's in the hoop with 2 seconds to go, and Canada do not have time to get a shot away. Terrific shot there from Guilherme Giovanoni on the buzzer virtually of the first half. And that first half finishes with nothing separating the two teams. 33 plays 33, Brazil and Canada.